So blood will never ever make you family. Never. It will never make you family. Just because you have the same blood does not mean you're family. With that said, so I'm adopted. As you all know, in my other video, I talked about being adopted, or it was my adoption day, or whatever the fuck I said. But anyways, so I found my biological mom in, I want to say 2012, and she kind of met me with open arms through letters, and you know, it was all cool. And then like she kept saying she wanted to meet me, but further down the line, I found out that, you know, she most likely didn't want to meet me. No, I still to this day don't know. She hasn't been honest with me. So anyway, she had told me my biological father's name and where he lived, and they lived in the same town of Richmond, Indiana. I'm not originally from Ohio. I was born in Indianapolis, and I forgot to say, my parents, the ones who raised me since I was 16 days old, they're wonderful. And this is not about having like a horrible childhood or something. This is just, I guess, getting closure on being adopted. But anyway, so like come 2014, like around Christmas or so, like December 12th or so, I was kind of like, you know what, I wonder if I'm ever going to find my family. I posted it on Facebook, my biological dad's side of the family. And one of my Facebook friends was like, you should call barbershops in Indiana, or where he lives, and find out if he works there or something. So the first barbershop I called, he used to work at, and called, and they said he didn't work there. They gave me the number to the new barbershop, so I called it, and they gave me his number, and we talked, and he met me with open arms, and everything was cool. He was like, you should go down there, you should come see me at my job. And then like I found out I had some siblings. I have a sister by my birth mom. Her name is Nicole Eagles. She also lives in Richmond. I have a sister by her. No, my mom's name is Nicole Eagles. I don't know if I said Noelle or Nicole. But she also lives in Richmond. And my dad's name is Brad Johnson. And I have 3 siblings by him. 2 sisters and a brother. But anyway, so I found out I had a sister, and my sister added me on Facebook. And like we were all cool. And she's like, Christmas came early this year. Big sister has found us. All this other bullshit. But anyways, so after that, they kind of began dropping me. You know, I never got an answer. The answer was, oh, you know, we don't know if I'm really his. I look just like him. Like, just like him. That nose. The freckles I got from my biological mom. My son, my youngest, my oldest, there's a picture of my biological dad when he was younger, and my aunt, and he looks just like him. We look just alike. Like, we all have the same nose. But anyways, I guess, so they started to say it was about DNA, and I wasn't his, and all this other bullshit. I said, I'd pay for a test. Well, he said, get a test, and then he was like, I'm not going to pay for it. So come 2015, in the summer, I think it was July or June, I popped up on their asses, showed up at his job with the DNA test, and he was like, no, I'm not going to take it. It's too personal. But anyway, so today, my biological sibling's mother, like her and I, we don't get along. She's a typical white chick with mixed kids. She has 2 of my siblings. But anyways, today, like she had messaged me sometime last month, like out of the blue. Like, oh, you haven't messaged me, I'm just checking in to see. And she messaged me today talking about, I have a niece, and it hurts that I can't know my niece, and they don't know my boys. But anyway, she's like, oh, Zoe, my other sister, so I finally saw the baby. I was like, oh. But anyways, so we start talking, and we get on the subject of them, and I find out that the real reason they want nothing to do with me isn't because he's denying me. They've never denied me, you know. They always knew that I was his. But They're doing it because of my views. And I'm so opinionated. I'm sitting there like, really? So my views, who I am, is going to hinder you from trying to have a relationship or begin a relationship with me and the boys. That's absolute pure trash. And they're supposedly Christian. That's why, to me, Christian people who believe in white Jesus or black Jesus or whatever, are some of the most hypocritical people in the world. Like, how can you do that to somebody? How can you be that cruel? And nobody's been honest with me. All I'm asking for is an honest answer. And they said that I'm just full of drama and all this stuff. I wouldn't be like this if you actually were honest with me. I'm all about honesty, and they couldn't even give me that. So today I reached out to the show Paternity Court, and hopefully they accept my submission. And also, my therapist says I need to write them letters. I probably do. Oh, my biological sibling's mother asked me, why am I so bitter and angry? Bitch, is something happened to you as a child? Fuck no, my childhood was amazing. But read The Primal Wound. I haven't read it, but read that. All adopted children are fucked up. Like, really? All I ever was to my biological family was a mistake. And do you know how that feels to know that you were just a mistake? I'm not a mistake, but that's all they ever saw me as. Like, really? A mistake. I couldn't do that to my kids. Both of my boys were wanted, and the baby that I lost was wanted. My biological mother was also adopted, but yet she gave me up, and I broke the cycle with my two. Also, my biological paternal grandmother wanted to keep me, yet she's silent on all these issues or all this stuff. My opinions shouldn't hinder anything. I shouldn't have to change who I am so that they can get a relationship with me. But anyways, I'm out.